What up, everybody? Today's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, August the 26th, and it's smoke break. I was in Moreno Valley yesterday. I went to a new clinic, and they had some shake. Paid $30 for half a zip. I hope it's good. I know that San Diego spot I go to is the shit. But I stayed in Marietta last night. And I ran out of meds. So they charged me $30 for a half. All good. So anyway, I got some great fucking news. I'm having trouble opening this bag. But I closed 2 deals. Grab the flap below, enter thumb between the zip and pull apart. Okay. Let me just follow instructions. So I closed 2 deals on Sunday. Man, I am having issues getting this shit open. So I am stoked. I made about $1,000 off those 2 deals. And then yesterday, Monday, was my day to, sit up and focus, not drive, and get some deals. So, all those states I added, oh, well, that's cool. Look at that. They added in some papers. Wow, that's nice of them. Okay. Even though I don't use papers. Look a little short here. Whatever. So, yesterday I took off. I was like, all right, let me start my mission of 2 deals a day. That's my goal, 2 to 3 deals a day. Bare minimum. And yesterday I was trying to take leads, and then I got the email that they put the states that I added to my license. But guess what? There was no damn leads coming in. It was only California leads coming in. And of course, I was trying to buy them. I got my app up right now. I was trying to buy them. Of course, I ran into the same problem. People were snatching them before I can get to it. I had the settings and everything in there right, but couldn't snatch any, man. All bad. All bad. So, I ended up calling quits, went and did some rides, and I had a date last night with an Asian girl. Japanese, to be specific. 42 years old, so, she's expired, but I got a thing for Asian women. I sure can't wait to get over there. For real. Man, I swear, I think they shorted me. My half of zips in Diego be much fatter. Looks like I'm only going to get 2 or 3 out of here. Won't be fucking with them no more. I got to get those diamonds. So, my mission wasn't accomplished as far as getting 2 deals yesterday, which completely fucked up all my plans, because I was already looking at Airbnbs in TJ. I already got a few girls over in TJ waiting on me to get over there to hang out. So I had to postpone that with my girl Stella, who's supposedly getting married. I said, baby, because I told her on Monday I'll let her know what day I'm coming over. And I had to tell her yesterday. I was like, you know what? I can't pick a date today. But any day, I'm coming. So I emailed the company about it yesterday, and then they got back to me today. Right? And finally they fixed the problem. She said to update the app. The app didn't need to be updated. And I resent them my licenses, which out of 14 states that I've already paid for, 2 of them, the company's not even there. It's like the company's with 40 states. And when I said, hey, I'm licensed in Maine, and Maine's not in there. She goes, oh, we don't do business in Maine. And then I said, well, send me a list. So ChatGPT was wrong. That's how I got my list. I asked ChatGPT, what all states are they in? So fucking ChatGPT screwed me up. Turned out I paid for 2 states that are completely useless. Well, useless for this company. So let me rephrase that. I can still get some leads, because today I'm setting up with my buddy Jaime. I'm going to his office today, and he's going to get me appointed. I told y'all I'm interested in doing mortgage protection, so I'm gonna add that on. And they specialize in IULs, in case y'all interested in it. Just gives me some more options. And I got 2 potential clients with mortgage protection. They may be full of shit, but at least I got 2 potential clients. They're interested in the cost, which I don't know the cost. But hopefully this week I will know. So, one thing is, I've been in sales my whole life. And there's one thing I know for sure, is the first deal is always the hardest deal. And once you get that first one out of the way, it just floods in from that point. So, you would think today I would focus like I did yesterday and try to get some deals, but I can't today. So Florida needs me to get fingerprinted, a live scan, and I can't just go to any live scan. I gotta go to a particular company that sends it to them. And I had to set an appointment to be able to go. And let me see, I'm in Marietta. They have an office in Upland, but this whole entire week, they have no slots open for me to get fingerprinted. So the only place I found is way in fucking Los Angeles. So I'm going to catch some rides this morning, take my ass over there, get that done so I can get my Florida state. I can't wait till next week. I'm trying to leave. Hell, I'm trying to leave today. My bags is already packed. Oh, did I hear a lead come in? And you remember my whole hold up with my license? Because the DOJ had a crime in my name that wasn't my crime. Well, my license with Michigan found another crime in my name that's not my crime. So yesterday morning, I had to go clear that up, get some paperwork from the court saying that this ain't my crime. And on top of that, Michigan being a little picky, because they caught something on my record. I pled no contest to it. That never came up when I was getting my license with California, but Michigan wanted to know about it. I completely forgot about that arrest. And let me tell you what happened, that particular arrest. So, I used to do storage auctions, right? And this is before I started the car dealership. So I go to the storage auctions, buy a whole unit. So I bought a whole unit full of shit. In that unit was a fucking 22. Now, because of my first ex-wife, she put a restraining order on me in Texas. So technically, I wasn't supposed to have a gun. So that was a big house. That was my house in Claremont. 5-bedroom house, pool, jacuzzi, and I rent out the rooms. One of my roommates, that little fucker, apparently he was using drugs. He was using drugs, so I called him out on it. I said, bro, you can smoke weed in my house, you can drink in my house, but I ain't having it with the drugs. So you need to cut that shit out. And the other roommates, we talked to him about that, right? Man, I'm not using drugs. Motherfucker, I used to sell drugs. I know a drug addict when I see one. So anyway, one night, this dude is beating up his girlfriend in my house. I ain't having that, right? Police ended up coming. She ended up calling the cops, right? And police came, took the motherfucker to jail. He was on probation at the time. So I'm thinking, he gonna be in jail for a minute. Beating up, and his girlfriend, fine as hell. Hell, that broad is still fine. I follow her on Facebook. So, the next morning, I'm getting my day going, having my coffee. All of a sudden, I'm hearing, boom, boom. Someone's kicking in my front door. First thought in my mind, I'm shoot somebody today. Somebody getting shot. That noise right there, somebody getting shot. I went, grabbed that gun, cocked it back, went to my front door. He stopped kicking my front door, right? Then I opened the door, and it's this motherfucker. They let his ass out of jail. And I'm like, bro, you trying to kick in my fucking door? I will blow your goddamn head off over this shit. Man, you got a gun, you got a gun. He starts screaming in my neighborhood, I got a gun. Guess what happens? Fucking neighbors call the police. They send a SWAT team to my crib. My homie Patrick just so happened to be rolling up at the time the police was about to raid my crib. And he got caught up in my mess. And then he ended up going to jail with me. And I'm like, dude, why you taking my homie to jail? He ain't got nothing to do with this. Well, my homie didn't have no driver's license. And he had multiple driving on suspended. So I had completely forgot about that shit. So I had to go back. I had to go to court Friday in LA County, get the paperwork for that. So hopefully today I'll get my license in Michigan. But ain't that some shit? They put a crime in my name again that wasn't mine. The other one, at least I knew what it was. This one, I don't have a fucking clue of what it was. It doesn't say. So they took the explanation. All right, it ain't mine. I'm glad it ain't gonna hold up. Or, you know, apparently I caught a Karen, because all these other states were just sending me approvals, not asking me anything. But apparently with Michigan, I caught a Karen. All right, let's smoke. You want to walk, Kobe? Kobe already used the bathroom this morning. Man, what's this in your face, man? Anyway, so let me tell you about my date last night. So I met her on Bumble. And she was cool, you know. Man, I'm so attracted to Asian women. They can have one fucking arm and I'm still gonna go goo goo gaga over them. Especially Filipino girls. Mm-hmm. That's why I can't wait for my ass to get over there. Okay, it's a hybrid. It's not bad. But it ain't the diamonds. And I think they shorted. Alright. So she's like, where you want to meet? Now I got a rule. When it comes to first dates in America, first date, Starbucks. I be getting catfish all the time over here. That's why it's frustrating. All that, man, dinner and drinks, I would do that with any woman in any other country but here. Here, these chicks will go out on a date every single night just to get a free meal. I ain't doing that shit. So my rules, Starbucks for the first date. I don't mind dinner and drinks, but you gotta go in half, 50-50 if you want dinner and drinks. Now, I don't mind paying for dinner and drinks if I'm getting some vagina the same night. So, that's my rules. Colombian women, best believe, they getting dinner and drinks the first night. Mexican women, dinner and drinks. Any other woman, any country, but here. Y'all get the point, right? So I told her, let's meet at Starbucks. She didn't respond right away. So I was like, well, fuck this bitch then. Then I hit her back, and I was like, you know what? Is that okay? So she responded. She was like, you know what? I'm cool. How about we do boba instead? I said, well, yeah, we could do that. So I ended up meeting up with her. Cool little chick. I mean, I wouldn't show her off. I would smash, especially because I'm here in America. You gotta take what you can get in America. Here, Cody. Come here. And then I get back, right? And the chick, for whatever reason, fucking blocks me on Bumble right when I get back. And then I hit her up about it. I'm like, wow, you blocked me already? But I read it. I sent that message. I didn't wait for her to respond. I didn't read the response to this morning. But she said, I didn't block you. What are you talking about? I'm like, you blocked me on Bumble. I sent her that this morning. I haven't checked the response. But if I see her again, I'm like, look, we grown, okay? She had a nice pair of milk bubbles. It really ain't my type, but I would smash. I would drop a blue pill and hit it. And you know what I was thinking about? I ain't never been with a Japanese girl. Been with Chinese, Filipino. I think I may have been with a Vietnam girl. But Japanese, I never have. I'm curious. So maybe I'll see her again, maybe not. So now, today, back to this insurance business. Because, hey, I gotta keep it pushing. I need this money to get up out of here. So now I got the first deal out of the way. Let these motherfuckers flood in. But I can't do it today. Today I gotta catch some rides to LA, handle my fingerprinting so I can get my Florida license. And I gotta go by my homie's office, Covina, get set up with that. Take my ass back to San Diego. I gotta go to a gym. Man, I've been getting dude, when I left Colombia, I had a six-pack. And now being back here in America, and it has been 2 months now. I can pretty much confirm it's been 2 months. Or maybe I'm like a week away from being 2 months. Dude, I got fat already, bro. It's embarrassing. This damn food over here is nothing but poison. So, I gotta handle that stuff today. At least now, it looks like my the leads from other states, that's in there. I'm gonna see if there's a difference all day. I'll try to catch one while I'm driving, I'm keeping it 100. It's hard. I'll be seeing those notifications coming in, and it's just, with me driving, it's just too difficult, you know, but I can't really afford to take another day off like I did yesterday and then don't produce nothing. Because I'm telling you, if I would have popped 2 yesterday, make another grand, you know, I got to get to Mexico. I got to make sure my leads and all that shit is coming in with Mexico. There you go, Kobe. You did need to take a shit. Get it all out of you, bro. Get it all out of you. So, I'm thinking either tomorrow or Thursday, I'll take another day off. I was actually trying on Thursday to go shopping. And I told myself, regardless if I get a deal or not, I'm going shopping. But that might not be for sure. You know, another thing, this company I'm with, typically the same day. But on this policy, they're not issuing it until the 2nd, and I'm not getting paid till the 2nd. And half of my pay is going towards those first set of whack leads that they gave me, which they charged me $800. I'll try to see if I can get a discount on those leads. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but at least I can ask. 25 leads they gave me, charged me, billed me $800, and at least 5, 6 of those phone numbers didn't even work. Live transfers is all I want. Live transfers. Oh, speaking of live transfers, I seen this ad on my Facebook. Unlimited live transfers for a set fee every week. I wonder what that set fee is. I'm gonna hit up that company. And I had a dude on Fiverr hit me up. He goes, hey, we can now send you some live transfers and you pay if the deal gets closed. I'm like, ooh, I see another ad like that too. So I will be expanding my operation. In other words, you guys are witnessing me building a business. And my motivation is so goddamn high because, well, first of all, I'm sleeping in my car and I want an Airbnb with ocean view. So that's a problem that needs to be solved. Hey, to keep it 100, I thought about these and I seriously prefer sleeping in my car when I'm driving because I sleep way less. I slept at my buddy Thomas' house last night. And when I sleep in a bed, I tend not to wake up as early. When I sleep in my car, I'm up 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. But this morning I didn't wake up until, I think it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I went to bed like early last night. I was just super tired yesterday. So tonight I'm gonna sleep in my car. And I didn't get my ass back to San Diego. So, Marietta, downtown LA, Covina, back to San Diego. It's gonna be a long day. Alright, so there's my update. I finally got my 2 deals in. Shit is about to change. Dude, don't have me doing 2-3 deals a day, making $1,000 a day, and I'm in Colombia or the Philippines. Bruh, the shit I'm about to be getting into, so let me keep working. I'll holler at y'all later. Hasta luego.